Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Ultimate General Civil War with me, your host, Luckymarine. Now I have sorted out the third corps. I've also taken out anybody who got promotions up to a Lieutenant General out, barring the actual corps commander, although I could do that as well, I suppose. No, I'll keep the corps commander as a Lieutenant General. But yeah, everybody else I've put as either 1-star or 2-star, all the colonels, just so that they've not hit a ceiling, just so that this fight everybody gets a little bit of why are you low? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Just so that everybody benefits from being in this fight instead of just being capped out anyway. Anyway, what do we have in the armory? A load of Sharps models. The Sharps models are actually quite good. They've got quite a high rate of fire. I don't want to stay in that in the armor screen. It's got obnoxious noises that go along with it, so we'll just check it out here. So the fire rate of the Sharps model is 86. Now it's not so much the damage output of a rifle, it's being able to get quick volleys away, especially into dangerous units up close like cannons. So you're looking for things that have mega high fire rate. Well, the carbines that have mega high fire rate. So 60, got 100 there, but we just don't have enough of the Smiths. 67. Maynard, what are you? 67. So still the Sharps model. The only thing that betters it is something that we just don't have enough of, and there's not enough in the shop for us to purchase. Plus it'd be a bit expensive. Damage 11, effective range 230, fire rate of 100. Damage of 11.5, effective range 230, fire rate of 86. This is more than adequate for what we need. Yeah, you just get a tiny little bit of reloading. I say a tiny bit, it would make a difference, but there's just not enough of them. Anyway, without further ado, let's get back into it. They've been given 5,000 fresh recruits. 5,000. So, Rio Hill. Let's go. Dylan, I can hear you in here. What are you doing? Dylan. Oi, Dylan. Get out there. Oi. Get out of the bin. There's nothing in there for you. All the food I took downstairs. There's nothing in there anymore. Trust me. So, I think I remember this. I think I remember this being a bit of a bastard, to put it mildly. Wait. Silly cat. Large numbers of federal cavalry are approaching our supply station near Charlottesville. There should be Dylan, yeah, I will throw you out this room. Yeah. They should belong to Stoneman's Cavalry Corps that is raiding Eastern Virginia. Yeah, you have to defend this farm and there's nothing here. There's a few defensive positions, but you know what I'm like with defensive positions and how horrific they are. So none of these are ours. And they all have crap weapons. I want you into there, I want you two over this kind of area. Custer, I want you right in the center. Or do I? Supplies as well. Us as well. I don't know if I want them right in the center or if I want to push them out to a flank somewhere. If they're going to come down from here and from here, I don't know if I want to push them a little bit further out. Just so they can engage shell that little bit quicker. I mean, these aren't our... Custer... Is Custer... Yeah, Custer's one of ours, isn't he? Why have we not been given the... Where are we... Yeah, of course we've been given the opportunity to swap people out. Yeah, that's not a view. I just had a massive brain fart then. We're going to need better rifles in here. Wow, is that it? Our best is probably going to be the Enfield then, isn't it? Enfield and the Lorenz are spotted around here somewhere. Alright, Lorenz, you get out. Enfield and another Enfield. Right, that looks slightly better. I don't think I want cannon. Shall we swap you out for horse? No. I think we just use another infantry unit. Want you in there, want you in there, you in there, and you defending the point. Let's split skirmishers off because they're really good at spotting things for us. Push you into there. I want you into here. Again, we'll split skirmishers off because they're really good at spotting shit. Let's get them into those woods. I'd like to have pre-knowledge of what's coming up. Okay, you on this point here. I don't think we're going to get attacked from behind, however. We could push them out. Yeah, we'll push them out to this point here. I don't remember this point being... I remember this farm, but I don't remember this defensive point here last time. Hey, boy. Come to watch me play my games. Kill Union people. Yeah. Okay. And we'll go on that. And what is this? What? Cover bonus for 45%. I reckon we're going to get better cover just in this field. So you line up there. What is this? Cover bonus 45, but there's buildings here, which gives us a cover bonus of 200. Actually, line up. Can you all fit in that building? I'll laugh if you can, but... I mean, we do have buildings around us. Might be worth bringing you back a little bit, actually. What cover have you got here? About 70 odd. Oh, you're not in the building there. Bizarrely enough. Yeah, there's not enough buildings here then. Let's pull you back. I don't want to be too close to this cover because I've got a feeling they're going to come down this cover, break out of these woods, and onto us. I don't want to be contacting them here Here we go. I want to be contacting them as they're breaking out of this cover before they get into this cover. Now I knew there'd be people coming down here. You can already see they've taken the observation point. And we knew there'd be people coming down here. That's why I split these guys up, just to at least hold them up. If we need to push more over, we can push hill. .98 cover, 100% cover. That should be right. Where any foot soldiers, they're equipped with repeating rifles. They are indeed. And they are here. Let's pull you away. There's no point exchanging volleys with the repeating rifles. Yeah, we're going to need hill over here as well. What do we do with you? Let's push you across here. We'll try getting behind. Is that nothing that you want to fire into? Alright now. Yeah, pull yourself away. Although it has given us an opportunity to isolate one unit of skirmishers. Let's run into these woods whilst they're focusing on skirmishers on the control point, on the defensive position. From cover, then being out of cover, we should be able to make that count. You got Preston's flank. You fire it into Andros as and when you can. I want you round the back. I want you turn into face, because I think we've dragged these guys a little bit further down. So they'll come from this direction now. No, let's fall back. Let's not get dragged out of position. Good work. Ah, there you are. Okay, we'll try and keep Ledley skirmishers safe. Alright, you look like you're out in the open there. I think they're in behind me. I think they hit here and then been rolled around and they've come in behind. So we'll pull Preston into this position here, trying to illuminate what's here. I don't know why Hill hasn't got more vision to his rear. Might be worth pulling him off that position just to scout this area. Here we go. They're out in the open there. And they're focusing on the skirmishers. Excellent work. Pull back. But these guys are focusing on the guys that are on the defensive point. And hill skirmishers will take that all day long. However, it's allowing Hill and Ledley to both get uninterrupted shots into the 12th. And the generic skirmishers that are behind them. Which is nice. Not seeing anything down here. We might pull hill skirmishers back to the point. If we've got enemy cavalry in behind us, they'll be going to the point. So yeah, we'll defend the point with hills. Fine with this. They're out in the open, where we're in essentially full cover. In fact, we could probably check Preston onto that point. No, I won't need to. Hill's parent unit over here looks to be keeping the cav that are over on this side of the river at bay. We'll keep an eye on this. Any blue pips that pop up, we'll try and intercept them as they're crossing the river, as they get into this open ground, where we can do the most damage to them. Trying to flank us. Yeah. Actually, no, let's get into some cover. They're still concentrating on hill skirmishers here. I think we pulled back and we allowed them to do that again. We pull back, we allow them to focus hill skirmishers on the defensive point, and then we move Hill and Ledley back into position to put a good rate of fire onto them. That was a charge. Fairly. Oh, it must be this charge here. Yeah, how did that go for you? Let's push you. And you. I don't want these guys rolling backwards again. This is just a standoff. They know we're here, but they don't want to advance into our range. They can't. They haven't got the range to get to us. I'm fine with this. That was great work. Ooh, horse. What cover are we in? 85. More than enough. And I did spot that our dudes had arrived. I'd like to be able to identify what units we get in terms of what reinforces the map, because I'd really like some cavalry on this map. It would please me immensely. Wait, no, don't rub, that's my microphone. No, you can't rub the microphone. I'm sorry. Okay. And there's cannons up here. We need to go find them, don't we? You've got to be within range. Carbines are not. They were in range. But, although carbines, the repeating rifles that they have are... The one downside to them is their effective range is quite low, so if you can keep them at the limit. Now, how can I demonstrate this? Right, the cone of fire here, it's the same for every single unit, apart from the weird ones like the sharpshooters that have massive cones, like to out here somewhere. But everyone's cone is the maximum that the best rifle they could have. I think it is about 400 yards. So this cone is like 400 yards worth. But the rifle that you have means that the effective range is 340. So the best range for these to engage is probably about here. This isn't the most effective range. So with the cones that they've got, in order for them to get within effective range, they have to get very close, whereas we can hold them up more of our arm's length. Yeah, when you're firing into that. Although that is, I don't know how they've got the range there. It must be the limit of what they can do. Oh my word. Surprise. What are you doing? What are you doing? Get back in there. Got a cannon down here as well. Keep on the backs of these cannons, and when you're done with them, we'll bring you all around the bottom. If we haven't got cav to do this, then we'll just do it as skirmishes. Another group here. And let's not allow these cannons to set themselves. No, fire them. Ooh, more cannons. Good. I think there was these. No, they're the wrong direction. There's cannons down here, definitely. You move out to about there. I think that the main threat is now here. We're not going to be in range there. Hopefully we can get across this river. Get shots into follow, if need be, engage him in melee. And then just run past him down here. And I'm going to need all of you to just shuffle this way. Okay, another volley. We're inside to cover the houses here, but that should have routed them beyond it. Let's get you into here. And another volley. This is still Mexican standoff. Let's push you out just a little bit. And you. Do we need to? Have you got a range there? No. I have the range for that then. No. Engage these guys now. They're fully out in the open. We continue onwards. Get you onto a little bit of cover. I mean, it beats being out in the open. Skirmishes may get broken there. This is going to be a little bit painful, however, once it's done, it's done. Jackson, you come down to support this. We'll have a Forno and Hill just in behind. Preston, you push out just a little bit. And let's have you moving away. Now these guys should now focus on hill skirmishes. So we can turn around. And get volleys into them whilst they're trying to melee. These guys are going to get turned around very quickly. You're no longer for that world, I don't think. Niels is taking a bit of a hammering. Didn't expect that, however. We've only lost, what, 50 men? Excellent, you carry on. You switch targets to Hiller. Let's turn the 17th New York away. Looks like we did alright here. Let's get into a bit of cover. Actually, no. Let's go this way. One more volley, and Follett may leave the battlefield. Caster will bring you up as well. We've not really used the cannon. It's been, the map's too open. Too much is going on. There's no set. There is a set defensive position. You could argue that, but we've not really used it. Alright, let's get you on that position there. Seem to be coming across this river into this position here. So if we've got the range on here to get them just as they're coming across the river, whilst they're vulnerable, I think that's going to save men. Also, everyone keep going. Let's not give these cannons a chance to set themselves. I reckon this is fairly safe now. We can push hill. Actually no, McGuinness. You go north. Hill, you take his place. Forno. I would like to continue to control this point. Excellent. So we took out the cannons. We got hit in the back by cavalry, but that's fine. That's fine. It's only skirmishes. We'll fight off the cavalry, and then we'll just occupy this point. We might even go to the observation point and see what we can see. No. Right, so we fought the cav off. How are we getting down here? Why are you so slow? Why are your cannons rolling away from you that quick? Okay, we're going to be needed that way. Let's turn that off. I like there to be a hold button, you know, kind of, you can spin, but just hold your actual position. I don't know. Let's not fight them whilst they're in cover. Let's drag them out. Let's get you retreating away. You're on the point, and hill skirmishers, I'd like you to push this way. There we go. Now you should be in good cover there. Yeah, in build-up area. So the skirmishers are going to win that. Still don't know how these cannons managed to get away from us. Rolling cannons up a hill. Weird. Split skirmishers off. Let's take you away. Put skirmishers on the point. Probably should have done that earlier. You in the field. And you in the field as well. Let's get you moving away. I call bullshit on this. Being able to roll cannons backwards that quickly. No. I mean, if flying batteries was a thing, then fair enough, but they're not. Flying batteries was just everybody, even the cannon crew, were mounted on horses so they could relocate themselves to another side of the battlefield pretty quickly. Whereas before, the horses would just be used to roll the cannons around, and everyone else would be on foot, slowing the process down quite considerably. I want you over here. Let's not let them roll away again. What if we can get in the woods behind them? Can I cover you in? Yeah, I think hill skirmishers here. He just got focused by too many people. Somebody must have found a flank somewhere. Let's bring you back into a little bit better cover. Yep, hold on. Preston, you're not getting moved. You're not getting utilised there. Let's pull you out of that position. Let's take you off there as well. Push into that gap. Yeah, these bastards are going to get away and reset themselves. Don't think I like that. Right, this should be these skirmishes done. First one will rout them. This volley should finish them. And there's a charge going on somewhere. Who's charging? Don't know. Anyway. Up that way. Go. No, because you allowed them to get into full cover before you ended up firing. Splendid. Just what we needed. I can hear the sound of melee somewhere. Oh, here we go. Not having the best of luck with these. I keep taking my eye off them and they keep getting pounced on by horses. I know that horses aren't the sneakiest of beasts, so I don't know how they've got them to be so stealthy. Stealthy ninja horses. Alright, we'll get into full cover here, and then we'll put rounds onto the skirmishers. Got a good amount of cover here. Who are you firing at? Okay, fair enough. Who are you firing at? Well, that's not going to be a thing, is it? Nope, you're firing at the wrong... yeah, you're firing at the wrong people. Hill skirmishers will trick you back onto this defensive point just to give these guys something to ponder about. Go to the side there. I want you around the back. I want you parting volley onto Blake. I think that might have routed them. I don't know. We'll see. And let's get really close to the 13th. Indianapolis? Indiana, isn't it? It's got to be. Got to be, yeah. The closer you get to skirmishers with a big unit, they'll try and get themselves away. They'll try and put distance between themselves. Custer's doing a good job. I mean, he's not picking up kills, but he's shell fire. Alright, turn that off. Let's capture them supplies. Sweet. Away you go. And let's get you north. Nope. What do we do here? It's going to be closing within effective range of repeating rifles against small units. They're going to be hard to destroy. To that end, I think we just let them go. As odd as that sounds. A little bit closer. Oh, here we go. Okay, you guys are boy. probably volley here and then get ourselves away from this position. Move you up into just there. Let's move you away. I'll get a 2-on-1 there. You into this gap. You sort your life out. And you into this gap as well. How are we getting on over here? You're in the river. Let's pull you back ever so slightly. Just to tempt them out into the open. This is a terrible position for us to be in. Alright, let's at least get out of that river. Okay, let's fall back just a little bit more. Alright, you're out in the open now. You've been shuffled out, haven't you? Let's spin you around. And then follow you back and allow our second line to do their job. Good stuff. So skirmishers and Hill's main unit were caught slightly out of position. We routed them back through our second line, who were in full cover, ready to get rounds down. They've turned one away. There's another supply wagon somewhere. If we can snaffle it, I would be happy with that. Let's consolidate this defensive line. And we'll just allow them to press onto us. You're in the river, therefore you need to take a bit of hammering. What rifles do you have? The musket. Still, the musket, it does a hell of a lot of damage. Close range, damage of 18. Now when you get onto the rifles, they do damage of like 11 and 12. So, yeah. But you get close enough. These muskets can be a little bit deadly. Alright, push you further up. Also, let's press you a little bit further as well. We're getting people running past. Not moving up. Have you got shot? There you have. Shots on hill skirmishers there. Right, okay, let's get you off that point then. Drag them. Drag them out of their cover. Stokes might be out on a bit of a flank here, but he's just stopping any kind of flanking attack. I don't know what's going to enter the field, if anything will enter the field. If they end up with a lot of cavalry, we could end up with it behind us. Don't let me stop with you. You've got a really heavy head. I know your head isn't that heavy. You're trying to force your head down on that keyboard. I'm trying to put my hand between them. Will you stop? Please. I'll get you a tiny pillow. Honest. Alright, so we have fallen back enough where we're dragging them out of good cover. Where we can do enough damage to them to turn them away almost instantly. Who are you firing at? No. Let's turn you. Alright. Again, just drop back a little bit. Add halt. Now let's push you into the side of the 15th New York. They'll not expect this. I don't know why I can't make Hill fall back. I don't know why the button's not there. So thankfully they're falling back themselves. This defensive position is a trap, because these guys in here will be well in range of you. These guys in here, well in range of you, and it's a flank. This is a trap. This is almost a trap, but it's good for people coming down from this way. The moment they get in behind in this location, they can fire into the back of you. You screwed. Just get out of there. This one's alright. This cover is slightly too far away for them to just sit in here and pile rounds into you, but doing alright. Are these all routed? I assume so. Can take the supplies if we can. Yeah, 16th in New York didn't like Custer opening up there. I mean, he hasn't got a lot of kills, but it's the shock damage that those shells do. Breaking formations, making singular units run away. So instead of facing 4 skirmishers, you're facing 3. That does make a difference, especially when you're facing repeating rifles. No, I want these supplies. We'll not finish this yet. This is why I would have preferred to have been given the choice of what units reinforce us. I mean, you have the option right at the beginning of the match, of the game, right at the beginning of the battle, to identify what units you want. I'd just like to be able to extend that to, right, what units do you want to reinforce you, because a couple of cav here would have been really good at mopping up. We'll chuck you on the observation point. Although these guys are firing here with no reply. Can you get into the woods before they can? I don't think you can. Alright. Supplies away. I mean, we've got more than enough people to deal with 246, however. If we can bait them into us and not lose a single man, I'd rather that than a messy scrap in the woods. Split skirmishes from you, we can't. Here, let's get you forward. You got better view range. Oh, let's see where they went. What are you doing here? I don't know if this is going to be a flank here. You're going through your reload animation. No, you're not. For some reason, they're not firing into Preston skirmishes. Don't know why. I'm not going to bring a supply truck over here. There's no point. What cover are you in? 100%. Good. I think it's this point where you can identify the range difference that we have. Our skirmishers are using full rifles, whereas they're using the repeating skirmishing rifles. I don't think they have the range to get to us. Yep, we're firing here with no reply. Bit of a mop up. You up there, and let's get you around the back. Get you in the corner. Let's try to cut these guys off. Oh no, they've already gone. Fair enough. Finish it there? Yeah, I think finish it there. Okay. Yeah, it's a little deceptive. The numbers, we only had full numbers at the end. They had much better equipment than we had. But we forced them into using it in a disadvantageous way. A couple of promotions I didn't realise we had. I don't think Jamie Forno is ours. For some reason, I don't remember putting in a lieutenant colonel, whichever one you say, in command of anything in that fight. I think the lowest rank we had was colonel. I don't know, maybe. So what do we pick up? A load of smiths, enough to almost outfit 2 of our cav units, which is great. Sharps model 1859 as well. Nice. Remingtons, a lot of supplies. Yeah. Not bad. Not bad at all. Another win. Distinguished Service Medal. Sweet. Prisoners exchanged for recruits. The only prisoners that we took were essentially ones that were dishing out supplies from the wagons. Somebody pointed that out in a previous video, and I was like, oh yeah, yeah, fair enough, fair enough. I suppose the supply wagons aren't autonomous. They have to have men dishing stuff out. 2,500 men for that. Alright, yep. So we lost just over 1,000. So another 1,500 men to add to the tally. Dylan, do you need to lick yourself right here? He does. He does. It's desperate. So what do we get? We're not using veterans because pound for pound, when the poop hits the fan, and you've got one brigade facing off against another brigade, you want full numbers. And it's not going to be just a case of we'll get economy anyway. It's not going to be a case of the difference between what, +10 to firearms, +10 to well, I don't know, not really learning time, a +10% to accuracy. It's not big enough numbers to make a difference. The deciding factor on the battlefield is going to be, are you in cover? Do you have support? That is what was going to make the difference between two units facing off against each other. It's not going to be if they've got 3 pips. It's not going to be if, fair enough, having the commander in charge, he'll keep them in a fight a lot longer. So it's the command, and it's how many men you've got, and the weapons. These pips, not so much. I did focus on keeping as many pips as I could in my Union run through, but I haven't here, and I've just used dead men's guns and rookies, and we are on the lead up to, what's the next fight? Chancellorville, and we have 1.5 million in the bank. So if we come across a fight that's particularly hard, such as this maybe, where we desperately need maybe another full corps, we can go out and buy a full corps. 34,000 men's worth of a full corps, if we need to. We might do for Chancellorville. I'll have a look into it. Not looking. I'll have a look here and see what's going on. So just 2 goals. We already have 2 goals. I'll probably split them up. So it looks like this is going to be a call that holds. No. Chancellorville. What is this? It's a farm, isn't it? It's a farm in the clearing here. Here. You have 2 points to take here and here. I think. No, here and here. And then you advance up to this point. But if you don't get here quick enough, more and 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 more Union soldiers turn up and turn it into an absolute bloodbath, because this is just in an open field. You need to win this on day 1, apparently. So we will get 2 corps of 25 brigades each. Actually, do we have? No, we don't. Yeah, I'll buy some more stuff. But we can easily afford it. And yeah, next episode will be Chancellorville, which will be tomorrow. I've been Luckymarine, as always. You lot have been amazing. This has been my sleepy cat Dylan, who has pressed spacebar a few more times than I have admitted. But what can you do? It's a cat. So until next time, do take care.